This is question number 22 from the June 2017 Algebra 2 exam. So Mallory is buying an air conditioning unit, and the cost for the unit is $329.99. If she plans to run the unit 3 months out of the year for an annual operating cost of $108.78, which function represents the cost per year over the lifetime of the unit? Now, the important thing to note here is that they're kind of trying to trick you here that even though she's only running the unit 3 months of the year, it's irrelevant because there is an annual operating cost of 108.78. So whether or not she wants to run it 3 months of the year or 12 months of the year, it doesn't affect the annual operating cost. So this is completely irrelevant. So if we were trying to calculate the total cost, let's say after 3 years, we would take the initial price of the air conditioning unit, and then we would add in the annual operating cost 3 times, just for hypothetically, if we were calculating the third year price, or sorry, to own it for 3 years. So you can see that this matches the first one. Now be careful that this represents the total of price that she's paid out of all 3 years. What we're trying to find is the cost per year over the lifetime of the unit. So not the total, but the cost per year. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to take that total and divide it by the number of years. In this hypothetical situation, you would divide by 3, because then you would get the average cost per year of owning it. Let's do it with another example. Let's say she was going to own it for 5 years. She would take the original price, add in the annual cost of running it for 5 years, and then to find out, so that's the total amount that she's spending, but if she wanted to find out the cost per year, then she would take that amount and divide it by 5. So hopefully that makes sense to you, and then based on that you can see why option number 3 is the correct one. Cool. All right, that's all for this video, and thanks for visiting JD's Regents Preparation.